What's up, guys? It's Noah with Digi Bros.
Bros.
And so this past Saturday, I got to play in the official Bandai Digimon tournament. I played in the Core TCG bracket here in the U.S. And I was playing Gallantmon. I'm just going to show you guys my deck profile real quick. So starting off, we're playing for the big boy himself, Gallantmon. Gallantmon is a really, really good card. If you have a Red Tamer up on the field, when you evolve into him, you destroy one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less DP. So that itself is really good. It can take out blockers, and if they got some like smaller level Digimon, like if they're playing like Rookie Rush or something. And for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash, when he attacks, you trash the top card of their security. So it's really good against purple, because you know they're trying to mill their deck a lot so they can get more resources with like Piedmon and Lilithmon and stuff. So yeah, so it was a really good card. Yeah, Gallantmon, really good. I expect him to be going up in the near future in price because like he won, I believe it was the UK's bracket, and he was doing really good all weekend. Follow that up, we got two Volcanic Dramon, really good for the Rookie Rush matchup. He's just a really solid red level 6 in general. He has security attack +1, and when played, you destroy all your opponent's 4,000 or less DP Digimon. And following that up, the last of our level 6s, we got two Puppetmon. Puppetmon is really good. You play it, you rest one of your opponent's Digimon during their active phase, and their Digimon can be made active. You know, when he attacks, you gain a memory, so it's a really good card. Yeah. And so I know what you're thinking. Noah, no Omnimons? Where's your Omnimons at? I don't have any Omnimons. That's where my Omnimons are. So moving on to level 5s. My level 5s are, I don't know, maybe a bit controversial compared to some other decks you've seen. But I got 4 Skull Greymon. This card's just huge, huge power. You play it from hand, you destroy one of your opponent's blockers. And so you'll play them, destroying their blockers. Next turn you can evolve the Volcanic Dramon on top of him for free, get that security attack +1. Or the Gallantmon on top of him. I did both of those a whole bunch over the weekend. And I was lucky enough to play against a black deck. And you know they're all blacker.
The blacks. Say blacker?
So luckily enough, I was got to play against a black deck, and they're all blockers, and so this card was super good in that matchup. They would drop Machine Dramon from hand and try to reduce or devolve some of my stuff, or I would like play him, destroy the Machine Dramon or their War Greymon, and the guy was, I could tell he was rather upset with it. That being said, this card was really good for me. It's probably the MVP of the weekend for me in the event, Skull Greymon. A lot of people weren't prepared for their blockers to get destroyed. Against green, I destroyed some Cherrymons. So this is where I would probably change my other level 5 count. So I was playing 2 War Groundmon and 2 Metal Tyrannomon. War Groundmon's like a worse Gallantmon, where he does a similar thing where Gallantmon destroys one with 6,000 less when he's evolved. This one does 3,000 less. Like, that's good. It like comes up where you can destroy like one of their Digimon, because they might try to like play a cheap one to put you at 1 or 2 memory. So that can come up. But I just would have rather, for like the same memory cost to evolve, I would have rather had 2 more Metal Tyrannomon. He's just like bigger. He's a lot bigger. He's at 10k, which is actually the same attack as the Volcanic Dramon. So if I could have like the Stardeck Greymon under him, and then I can just attack security attack +1 like every turn. Because a lot of people think you don't have to like immediately answer this. They're like, oh, it's just a level 5, you know, I'll deal with a level 6 when it comes out. And so he like stills wins. Where the War Groundmon, like I said, it's cute. There were like certain situations where I would like have him and not like a Tamer on field, so I couldn't even resolve that effect. And so in that situation, like I said, I would rather have Metal Tyrannomon. So moving forward, probably cut the 2 War Groundmon for 2 more Metal Tyrannomon. Up next, we got 4 Dark Tyrannomon for level 4s. Really good. 1 to evolve, 6,000. Pretty staple. You got your 1 to evolve level 4s. This level 4 count's really simple. Like you've seen it all before. The 4 Core Dramon, the blocker, and 4 Stardeck Greymon. I think this is the best level 4 lineup for red. You can make the argument for Tyrannomon, the Jammer. But these are the ones I was more comfortable with. Moving on to level 3s. This is something else I would like to change in the future. I got 3 Viamon, 4 Monodramon as my vanillas. In the future, I would like to bump up my number of level 3s. I'm currently playing 14. I would like to bump it up to 16. So Digimon here, I would like to increase the numbers. So like I said, these are just simple 2 to play from hand vanillas. Gotta play them. Then moving up for Agumons, I have the BT1 Agumon. When played, you crack open the top 5 cards of your deck and you look for a tamer and add it to your hand. He was actually a lot better than I gave him credit for at first. Yeah, I thought he was alright, but being able to evolve in the Raising Area and to play him to go +1 was actually super helpful, because I would have a body on the board and then something back here. Yeah, I would like to bump him up in numbers too, so I would like to play 4 of him and 4 of the Digimon moving forward. And then last off, we got the 4 Agumon. Yeah, so that's going to be my level 3 count. Moving on to Tamers. I got 2 of each tie. I know what you're thinking, why are you playing the Star Deck tie? It's just because this one is a cheap one to play for Gallantmon, because sometimes you can't spare the 4 memory, but you can spare the 2. And being able to memory lock your opponent, if you're on 1, you just play this, it bumps them up to 1 memory. This is another card I would like to increase the numbers, either one of them, either the BT1 or the Star Deck. I felt like I didn't have enough tamers going into the event, and there were certain times where I would have the Gallantmon or the War Groundmon, and I couldn't resolve their first effect because I didn't have a tamer. And so I think playing a 5th one in combination of a 4th Agumon, I would definitely see them a lot more. So yeah, so that's going to be my tamer count, 2 of each tie. Both of them really good. And wrapping up the main deck, we got 4 Gaia Force, best option card in the game. Destroy one of your opponent's Digimon. If they hit in security, it's very oppressive, it's very destructive, it's very nasty for your opponent. So yeah. So Gaia Force, we all love it, we all hate it. And for the Digitamas, I just got 3 Yokomon and 2 Koromon. I'd play a 4th Yokomon if I had one over the 2nd Koromon, but I don't got it. But this is what I'm working with. So thoughts about the tournament? It was actually a lot of fun. People were super chill for the most part. I got 18th in the event, so I just barely bubbled, almost made it. My record was 6-2 after the event. Round 1, I played against the Mirror. Game 1 I bricked, and then game 2 he just Omnimon me, put me back super far. My second round was against Purple. Easy 2-0, not gonna lie. Gallantmon's just really, really good in that matchup. Round 3 was against the black blocker deck that I was telling you about. Skullgreymon just got in there. Round 4 was against Green. I was doing a bunch of testing against Green, so I knew which parts to stop and with the evolutions and stuff like that. Try to prevent them from going up to their Titamon or their Hercules Kabuterimon. And my stuff was just inherently bigger. Gallantmon's bigger than your Hercules Kabuterimon, and with the tie-up, he matches the Titamon in strength. After that, I played Omnimon Red. I went to game 3 with that one, but we were able to secure the W. Round 6, played another Omnimon Red, and that was actually my second loss of the day. That one wasn't even close. I can't even lie. His Omnimon, he Omnimon me 3 times at one game. It was disgusting. Let's see. After that, we played against Purple once again, and we got the win on Purple. And for the last round, we played against Omni Blue, and we got the win against that. So yeah, it was a really fun event. Look forward to playing more online events. And we're also soon going to be hosting our own weekly locals here on the DigiBros Discord. So if you're not already a member of that, make sure to hit the link in the description below. Come on, join the Discord. We're on there every night. It's a lot of fun. We've also been streaming on Twitch 2 days a week on Tuesday and Thursday. Also be linked down in the description. So yeah, we are the DigiBros.
DigiBros!
We'll catch you guys later.